The John Doe Chronicles.
Some people are consistent, some people communicate with intention, and then there's John Doe.
The John Doe Chronicle is an in-depth psychological case study exploring a unique behavioral pattern observed in modern dating. This study, created by Lumen and Magwayen, breaks down the erratic communication, impulsive gestures, and selective engagement tactics of individuals like John Doe.
After weeks of research, ignored messages, and multiple ghosting incidents, the case is finally coming to a close. But before we file the John Doe Chronicles away for good, we need to answer one last question. Why do ghosters behave this way? To understand John Doe, we must look at the core behaviors he exhibits. Ghosters don't like discomfort, confrontation, or accountability. They leave before things get too real. Disappearing and reappearing allows them to feel in control of interactions. Instead of handling situations maturely, they rely on escape tactics. John Doe thrives in temporary connections, where he can engage when it's convenient for him and disappear when he no longer feels like putting in effort. And the key factor: it's never about you. It's about them. John Doe never actually cared about how you felt, only about losing control of the situation. At this stage, you may be wondering, can a ghoster ever change? They acknowledge their behavior, self-reflect, and commit to consistent communication. They remain the same, hopping from one person to another, repeating the cycle. The truth: most John Does don't change. Why? Because ghosting works for them. It keeps things easy. No emotional responsibility, no accountability, no effort required. So the real question isn't whether they can change, but whether you're willing to wait for it. You ever notice how John Doe just vanishes? Then, poof. He's back like a bad penny. Let's break it down. Ghosters typically reappear in 3 phases. First, 1 to 2 weeks later, when their backup options flop. They think, oh, maybe I'll check in. Then there's the 1 to 3 month mark, when they assume you've cooled off and forgotten the drama. Finally, after 6 months, they are back because they've run out of choices. But here's the kicker: they don't come back because they miss you. No, it's more like they are testing the waters to see if you've forgotten why you stopped talking in the first place. It's not about rekindling anything, it's just a quick check to see if you're still on the bench. So, next time John Doe pops back up, remember, it's about checking if you're still an option. If you want to break free from ghosters, here's the golden rule: do not reward inconsistency. It's time to set boundaries early. Make it clear what you will and won't accept. Don't engage in guessing games. If they are not communicating, don't chase after them. Remember, their return doesn't erase their past actions. If they cared, they wouldn't have disappeared in the first place. Consistency is key. If someone truly values you, their actions will be clear and intentional. So, don't settle for vague texts or sporadic replies. You deserve better. Trust your instincts, and don't let anyone keep you in the dark. Just like that, you've solved the John Doe mystery.